dashing through the snow.
Hello Enfield, what a wonderful time of the year we're into, and given that it's the holiday season, it's that time again in Enfield for Toys for Joy, a program that I think many of you might be aware of, but in case some of you may not know everything about it, we have Captain Fred Hall from the police department here to talk with us about it. Welcome, Fred.
Good to be here, Henry. How are you?
Good, good. So Toys for Joy, how did this thing start? What's it all about?
Toys for Joy was a program started 56 years ago by the late Chief Walter Scour, who saw that there was a need in the community for underprivileged kids to have toys in the holiday season. He started this program whereby police officers would collect toys, wrap the toys, and deliver the toys on Christmas Eve in a cruiser dressed as Santa Claus. Really great idea. Right. The program was such a success that it grew exponentially, so that by the late 70s, there were so many kids getting toys that the police officers could no longer deliver them in a cruiser. It's continued to grow to this day, to the point where we're servicing about 450 families and over 1,000 children last year, and I'm sure this year will be no exception to that.
Excellent. So you obviously have a lot of people here working on this. Can you give us an idea of how involved it is to pull something like this off?
This is a year-round effort, and we have to give a lot of kudos, in fact, to Officer Mike Krennewick, who spearheads this program. He works diligently all year long to make this happen. Now, he couldn't do what he does if he didn't have the help of Chief Herbie Foy, Chief Ronnie Marcotte, Lieutenant Bob Bula, Sergeant Jack Manning, and Sergeant Tom Heath, all of whom have retired from the police department and who worked this program during their careers and have seen so much value in it that they come back every year and put countless hours in to make this program a success.
Now you're talking about 1,000 children. That takes a lot of toys for 1,000 children. How do you get your toys? How is it that you managed to pull that off for 1,000 kids?
This program succeeds on the generosity of this community. Mike starts every year by sending out letters soliciting local businesses for donations to help this program along. And as everything that happens in this community, he's met with tremendous generosity. And if I could, I'd like to just name a few of the companies that always give very generously. The first would be the Triano Company, who every year supply a place where Mike and his crew can do the work that they do and store the toys and package the toys and later distribute the toys. Chicago Sam's is always very generous. Reeves Trucking is always very generous. The Whole Donut, always very generous. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Countless people throughout the community donate a lot of money to help this program be a success.
Now, obviously, it's real good to get the information out to the community, but I think the more important thing is how does somebody donate?
Well, a couple ways to donate. The first way to donate would be to go to toysforjoy.org. There's a icon there that you can click on. You can make a donation there. Or every year we have toy donation sites. In fact, this weekend coming up at Target in the Enfield Square, and the Enfield Police Auxiliaries and the Enfield Police Explorers are going to be doing a toy drive where anybody can come up and make a cash donation or to donate a new unwrapped toy. Their goal is to fill a cruiser. Last year, I believe they filled 3 cruisers. So, wow. Very generous community.
Yeah, very nice. And unfortunately, if you are in a circumstance where you might need some toys for your children, how would they be able to get on the list for the children?
Great question. We encourage anybody in need to come to the front desk of the Enfield Police Department, fill out a Toys for Joy form. All they need to bring with them is proof of residency, proof that they're an Enfield resident. We service children up to 10 years old, so they come in and fill out a form. They need to fill that before December 19th, and toy pickup is on December 22nd and December 23rd.
Excellent. So there you have Enfield, a 56-year program that you've supported all of those years. Again, need this year, both if you have a need, see the police department, and if you want to help out, you know, go to Toys for Joy, go to Target this weekend, however that you can help in that way. And Fred, thank you very much. We really appreciate spending some time with you.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.